Welcome to the Advice Show, media with the common sense approach. So in this episode of hashtag Racists Are Mentally Slow, we have a fire chief that was caught on police body cam stating he didn't want any ends over there at his fire station because there was a car accident. It was a white couple and a family of black people, and he does not want the black people at the fire station whatsoever, but he was sure helpful to white people. Let me go ahead.
Well, I got a family of 4 from Cincinnati I got to do something with.
This is the comment that has Southeast Bullitt Fire Department Chief Julius Hatfield feeling the heat this time. Video from a Bullitt County Sheriff deputy's body camera shows Hatfield's department responding to a car accident on I-65 south of the Claremont exit in September. Hatfield, seen here in a yellow shirt, is offering to help Lauren Dickin, whose pickup truck was involved in a crash.
You got a jack, ain't you? Well, if you'll show me where some things is at, I'll get my guys to start changing this tire for you. That's all right. That'd be a bill.
Dickin was taken to the hospital and released. Then the sheriff's department says firefighters picked him up and took him to the firehouse where his car was waiting for him. But it's a very different story for the other driver. Changi Mwangi, his wife and 2 children were in the other car, which was damaged in the crash.
You don't have AAA? No AAA? Okay. Who's driving? Me. Okay. I need your driver's license, proof of insurance, and the registration on the car.
I have, this is my proof of insurance.
Okay.
Mwangi, who is black, didn't get the same treatment from the Southeast Bullitt Fire Department. The Sheriff's Department confirms this is Hatfield talking to the deputy.
Well, I got a family of 4 from Cincinnati I got to do something with.
Mwangi says he noticed Southeast Bullitt Fire helped Dickin, but not Mwangi and his family. But he didn't think anything of it because his family wasn't injured and he didn't need assistance. He says he mostly dealt with the Bullitt County Sheriff's Department, which was helpful. It's another startling remark from the chief, who had a surprising reaction when WDRB asked questions about financial mismanagement and empty firehouses within the Southeast Bullitt Fire Department.
Why are there so many firehouses that are empty?
Do you understand English, darling? Do you understand English?
Turn the camera off. I've asked you in a nice way. Buddy, call the cops and get them on up here, will you?
I asked you once tonight if you understand English. I'm speaking English.
The Kentucky State Auditor's Office is looking into the Fire Protection District's finances and expects to have a decision soon.
You know, this guy has some nerve, him of all people, to tell that woman that's on the newscast, do you understand English? Like, people barely understand you. I can't stand people like him. He think he know everything, but he sure make sure to know to call somebody an N-word, right? I mean, why did you sit up here and ask this woman, does she know English? Obviously, she speak English better than you. What, you saying that because she's Asian or something, or what? I mean, because if you sitting up here saying you don't want ends at the fire station, then what do you think about Asian people? That's just what I'm saying. But this guy is just a reason why we should call out these people who are like this, and why we definitely coming up with the hashtag Racists Are Mentally Slow. Because only a mentally slow person will get involved in a field of work that involves helping the general public. One thing I know about firefighting myself, you know, I was involved in industrial firefighting. I went through a lot of training with that. Been involved with some incidents, you know, with firefighting. I know municipal firefighting, industrial firefighting, 2 different things, but it's still firefighting. You're still going in harm's way to help people. And, you know, you're not running away from fire, you're running into it. You know, buildings can collapse on you. Or if you're doing industrial firefighting, you know, if you don't know how to close the right valves to shut off different fuel sources, you know, you could blow up pretty quick. I mean, so I have a lot of respect for firefighters. And if I have this guy to be the chief of all people, and for him to say something like this just about anybody, it has nothing to do just with black people, just about anybody, it's a disgrace to all firefighters who are out there that want to actually help people. I mean, firefighters aren't getting paid millions of dollars. Some of them are volunteer firefighters in their cities, in their local, you know, fire departments. And they don't represent firefighters as a whole. But this guy is stupid. He's an idiot. And this is why we definitely got to call out people like him. He don't need that job. That job needs to be with someone who actually have a genuine care and respect for firefighters and want to help all people. I mean, some of these people that's in these jobs, even sometimes police, schools, wherever that's dealing with the general public, I wish they had some sort of mental evaluation they could do to keep people who do not need those jobs out. Because if you having racist attitudes and thinking like this guy, you do not need to be in those positions. I mean, it's 2014, and yet these videos that are putting out are things that's in the news. It's like it's 1950 or 45 or further back. Whatever happened to that term, post-racial America? You notice they don't use that term anymore. Why? Because in these short, I'm going to say 2 years, I'm going to say he really got turned up in 2 years with a lot of racial animosity and calling black people just straight up N-words now and all this other stuff. America has never moved past racism. I don't think they will, because anything that's in your foundation is hard to shake. Now, people are getting together on a lot of different things now, which is good. All people getting together against, let's say, police brutality. So that's a good thing to see. But also, what I like about this video and why I highly support police body cameras is because if this police officer did not have this body camera on him, that guy would have got caught seeing the thing that he said. That's why every taxpayer in America should support and push for police body cameras, so we will not have all these incidents with, police. That's just a side note about that. But you see what happens when you have police body camera things that are caught. And this guy would have never got caught if that officer did not have a body camera on him. So this guy is just an idiot. He's a racist. He don't need to have that job, period. And to say that he's representing the firefighters in that department, that's really sad to say he's the chief. Hit me up in the comments, future commentaries, subscribe.